Once a world of wonder and planar harmony, Etheria now stands teetering on the edge of ruin. A century ago, a name was whispered into the darkness, Astan the Vile. It took every kingdom, every god, and every ounce of mortal will to seal him away. In the aftermath, the ruling powers passed the Concord of Sealing. No crossing of planes without death or exile, for the evil watches, and it waits. But now, the veil has thinned, and the wretched Dawn seek to open the interplanar gates and let the evil that resides within into the world. But amid the chaos, there is a spark. A band of warriors, they are Etheria's last and final hope, for if they fail, the world will plunge itself into madness.
The signal is chaos. Join the Planar Vanguard on Distant Whispers, a D&D actual play podcast, found on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Podcast Addict, and more.
Lords of Sin is a dark and brutal Dungeons & Dragons narrative play intended for adults and adults only. Specific content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions. Rise up, sinners. Lords of Sin is back.
From within the main part. Ah!
Now I'm definitely going to take my time out here. I'll see you inside.
Oh, do you want me to come with you, or?
I mean, sure. Company would be nice.
Yeah, I'll walk you around.
Appreciate that. He just wants to kind of get a lay of the land, see if there's people meandering, lingering, anything that looks like a devil.
Oh, there's people getting laid, all right.
So as you're walking around, like I said, this is you're used to very decent. You're used to cities. This is this even a town? There are 10 buildings that you can see, the general store. The store here doesn't even have a sign outside of it. But go ahead and make me investigation checks, and that will be for Kaldian and Lorwryn if you are going with. Oh, Korrin. Korrin is going with. My bad.
And we're back. He's a little distracted.
I'm so with you. Let's go. We're just talking and walking, having some fun.
He's like, did you grow up near here? Is this someplace you moved to?
No, I just moved here after the big adventuring and all that stuff. It seemed like prime real estate, and I got the place for really good and been able to upgrade it and keep it going.
Well, it's a lovely place. Everyone here seems very excited. Yeah.
Oh, yep, that worked too.
Also that.
So, Korrin, you got a 7, which means you don't notice much. But that's the interesting part. You don't notice much. This is a small town, but you don't hear or see almost any signs of life as you stray farther from the Cat and Chicken. There are, of course, some faint lights that you can see in a nearby hut or hovel. But you could hear the brothel from meters away. Sounds packed to the gills. And then, as you stray a little bit farther, it's nearly deserted. Not that you would expect to see a ton of people here in Makeshift, but you see even fewer than you would expect.
Something's not right. There's usually a lot more people around here.
The door to the main shop, which it's late afternoon, approaching early evening at this point. The store should still be open, but the sign is turned to closed.
Give me a moment, and she's going to run up to the shop and just kind of peek in.
It's dark inside.
And check the door, see if it's locked.
Doesn't open.
He's usually open around this time. Where the hell is everybody?
It's not that late. 1 second. And he's going to close his eyes, and when he opens them back up, they're going to be glowing with a soft blue mist, and he's going to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Okay.
So for 10 minutes, if anything evil or good comes within 30 feet, he'll kind of know about it.
You don't get anything at all right away. But as you reach the end of the quote-unquote town center, turn back around, retrace your steps. As you start to approach the brothel once again, the Cat and Chicken, you get a faint something from like an attached storage shed or stable, and it feels infernal.
Kaldian will put his hand on Korrin's arm and just point. I'm getting a sense of something infernal over there. Could be something, could be nothing. Honestly, it's probably Zhou. This is where he went, right?
Well, yeah. Well, he went back there. He was at the brothel. He said he was going there. I don't know why he'd be hunching in a goddamn shed. I mean, I do know why he'd be hunching in a shed. But at this point in time.
Zhou, do they hear anything from inside at this moment?
They do. What they hear sounds like a wrestling match with 20 people involved. Shit's being hit and crashing through. It's intense. What they're hearing sounds like 20, maybe 30, who knows, worth of bodies and effort.
That's the way to put it.
Cheers.
Bodies in yeah.
Worth the bodies and effort.
Miss those days. Anyway.
And is that coming from the brothel or the shed?
There is a lot coming from inside the brothel, but you hear cheers and shouts. This other type of commotion seems to very much be coming from this shed.
You want to open it?
Not really. I would rather, just get on the airship and...
Come on, no! Come on, live a little, holy man. And if you play your cards right, you might be able to fill some of those holes. Now, come on. Ugh.
I really don't want to do that, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna stand behind you, though.
I'm not sure if that was in or out of character, and I love it both ways.
Fair enough.
It was in. It was in. It was in.
Just didn't notice it.
It's all right. And Korrin's just going to open the shed.
What generally do they see, Zhou?
Sitting atop a mass of writhing bodies, a completely nude Zhou sitting on someone as if they are a throne. Believe it or not, Korrin, they paid for this.
As Zhou says this and draws the attention towards the door, a Goliath frees himself from the writhing mass and, in a very professional way, approaches you all stark naked, covered in sweat. If you're wanting to join, you gotta pay, though.
No, I have them.
Watching costs a little bit less.
Don't worry, I will cover their fee. Use to cover the robed one. Use the little totem thing I gave you. That should cover his entire experience.
Korrin and Kaldian, could both of you make me perception checks, please?
11.
23.
He sees so much.
Kaldian, there are a lot of people in here, and like Zhou said, it is a mass of flesh.
How many's a lot?
It's about, not counting the Goliath and Zhou, it's about 7 or 8 people in here. They are on top of each other, like Zhou said, he's sitting on one of them. You notice that one of the individuals towards the bottom of this writhing, sweaty mass is staring blankly and appears to be dead. As you watch, one of the individuals here writhing just turns from the person they were focusing on, runs a caressing hand over this corpse, and licks up the side of its unmoving face.
When Cal makes the eye contact with this just vacant stare, he's gonna try and cast Spare the Dying on that individual and see if anything takes hold.
Spare the Dying grants you, as a cleric of one of the gods, the ability to stop the spirit from leaving the body. But the spirit has to be there. And this one is already gone.
Save your breath, Kaldian. That one was gone long before I even got here.
Insight. Is that a tinge of lying?
I actually, in this case, need a deception check from Zhou because that one was alive. Just not great. So there is a little bit of lie here. So make me deception versus insight, please.
21. Sorry, darling. You buy it hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, that was such a bad roll.
Seems like they were dead when Zhou got here. Or at minimum, you don't see any reason to doubt the truthfulness of what he's saying.
Cal is going to take one step in to the door, grab the handle and close it, and look at Korrin. One of the devils is here.
You hear from the other side of the door.
Nah shit, Sherlock.
Put your clothes on and come help.
No. You take your clothes off and you come help.
That's not how that works, Shin.
That's exactly how it works. What? I can smell you got your nut off.
I did.
So don't you judge me. Get in here, take your clothes off, and let's talk.
That's not how I fucking... You know what? Move. Get out of the way. Zhou, listen, I'm going to tell you right now. We're here to do business. Not this. No.
This is business.
What the fuck does this have to do?
Who are we trying to talk to?
Fucking Lust?
Yeah.
Glazia?
Yeah. What do you think that phone call looks like, darling?
The phone call is in there.
No.
Just so you know, you're still on the clock for this.
I will pay.
Go fuck yourself.
All right.
No, he will. Don't tell him to do that. It is a lot to watch.
Am I not fucking myself?
You are. You're doing great, darling. He kisses on the legs. Please go tend to the others, please.
Okay.
This is the call. What did you think this call was going to look like?
As Zhou says that, we are going to cut inside the Cat and Chicken proper. We see, as Kalista headed inside, would Val and Lorwryn be joining?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lorwryn is following in, yes.
What, worried she can't handle herself there?
The front room of the Cat and Chicken is not too dissimilar from that of a tavern, with a bar, common area, and it is packed in here. I mean, in this common room, about 35, 40 people. And this is a small town, this isn't a large building. They are shoulder to shoulder in here. There are people drinking, cheering, laughing. There are people in all states of dress and undress, with people in the corner doing things you would expect them to be doing privately. On the walls in here, in this dark brothel that seems to favor the crimson coloration in its heavy, incense-laden curtains, the cat and chicken motif continues inside in a series of equally lascivious depictions all across the walls here. In fact, as you look at one section of the wall, which has a lot of different depictions involving the chicken and the cat by themselves, the chicken by themselves, 2 chickens, 2 cats, 3 chickens and a cat, like all different varieties, part of the wall looks like the art is used as a menu.
Val's gonna kind of examine their menu. I don't think they're talking about cats and chickens.
No, darling, they're not talking about cats and chickens.
As you say that, a woman, late 70s, dressed in not quite silks but sheer clothing, approaches the group of you.
Well, no, it's not chickens, but whatever it is that attracts your fancy, I'm sure we can provide here at the Cat and Chicken. My name is Ailey. I'd be happy to help you find your preferred partner for the evening.
Do you employ the entire town in here? I'm confused on who's working and who's just perusing or engaging. It seems like you have a lot of faith.
You've been very popular lately. Well, as for who's working tonight, well, why don't you tell me what you fancy, and I can let you know who we have who can aim to satisfy.
I appreciate that. You seem very lovely. But I'm on business.
Well, I'm here on business too. This is my business. Well, if you're not here for company, are you here for drinks or games?
No. I'm here for. You know what? I did misspeak earlier. I actually am looking for someone in particular.
She goes to take your hand. Do you let her?
Sure. I would just grab my hand. It's fine.
Yeah, she just takes your hand and she kind of pats it.
Oh, is this your first time?
I'm literally gonna pull my hand. She pulls her hand away from her. Listen, it's not my first time, lady. I'm just not into you like that. Jesus.
No offense intended. Well, fine. What about the other two of you? How can I help your fantasy become reality tonight?
Kalista looks to Lorwryn, looks to Val, looks to the old woman. I think I wish to just let go for night, if that's okay with you. And she's going to take a few steps away, and as she walks, she's going to let her robe fall from her shoulders. And she will walk into the crowd of writhing bodies, for lack of a better term.
In here, writhing in a slightly different sense than they were out in the other building. But the throng of people as you push through here, you notice several very appreciative glances of your now bared shoulders. The working folk here, the courtesans here, they make themselves very well known. You can see who's working. Either because they're literally currently here in the main room in the throes of working, or because they are trying to not attract clientele, they are trying to pick clientele. At this moment, none of the 7 or so courtesans who are here are having to work hard to get someone to hire them. They're having to pick whom to be hired by first.
Lorwryn, as Kalista goes and does what she does, Lorwryn is going to transmutate her clothing to be a bit more revealing. Think like Shadowheart when you're at night in Baldur's Gate 3.
You mean the mods or no mods?
The camp.
It's a camp. No mods.
Asking the real questions.
That is a valid distinction.
That is a very important distinction.
That's a very important question.
And who's mod order? Who's mod load order? Because we're probably going to have different answers to that.
Right.
Check my mod list.
But no, she's going to take a cue from Kalista, and she's going to sort of spread out throughout the folks and find another. She's going to just gently find another woman that's there. She's going to let Kalista do her thing.
Are you looking for a woman who is working or a patron?
To Lorwryn, it's one and the same.
In that case, human, elf, orc, or lizard folk. Which catches your attention most?
I'm gonna roll for it. Yeah, that's an elf.
You approach an elven woman who is dressed. Her top half is entirely revealed, aside from pasties she's currently wearing, and she has sheer on down beneath, leaving absolutely nothing to the imagination, just enough to the imagination to make someone want to pay to see more. She has a crowd around her, and as you saunter up, she notices you.
Good. She sort of leans in and starts to sort of put on a little bit of a show for her. And as she leans in towards the woman, she kind of caresses her cheek.
As you caress her cheek, you go up it one time, and as you go to go down her cheek, she gently takes your wrist.
More than that will cost you. I'm worth it, though.
Don't play coy with me, love. I know where you're at. Come play with me.
Could you make me a luck check?
Straight D20?
Let's actually do, let's do the emphasis version. Roll 2 D20s. Let me know which is farther from 10.
Not much. One's a 14 and one's a 15.
You watch her look confused for a moment, and then she blinks, and her posture changes. She had a look designed to be inviting. She was leaning into you, but she straightens, and she looks around and takes the space around her in.
This is more like it. It is good to see they're living it up.
Oh. She turns her attention to the crowd of people that were the small gathering of people that were already in front of this elven courtesan, who, as her posture changes, they go from like playfully vying for her attention to absolutely simpering and desperate, to the point that one of them reaches towards her as she smiles, and another one of the people here grabs that woman's hand and punches her in the face. She's mine!
Oh, don't fight over me. There'll be plenty for all of you, don't worry. But I need a little bit of personal time with these first. You all understand?
And there is, oh no! And just shh, 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 shh.
Okay, darlings, there's plenty to go around.
She looks at you and starts to walk away and gives a look over her shoulder with a come hither of a single finger.
And Lorwryn follows immediately.
Would Kalista have noticed this?
I see no reason you wouldn't have.
She's going to join Lorwryn and, as casually as possible, wrap an arm around her waist and let her lead her.
Yeah. She's going to... Wait, as they're going through, she's going to lean over and whisper to her and say, no matter what happens next, just remember I love you. Okay?
She'll just give your waist a slight squeeze. And that will be her response.
Back out in the shed, Maz, the Goliath, who was in here, who had, as instructed, gone back to taking care of the others, stands up once again and walks over to where the three of you are talking and says, I need you inside.
I know. I smelled you.
Follow me.
His voice is different.
Kaldian, take off your clothes.
We are all far too far.
Cory maintaining a totally stony face right now is my favorite part.
Take off your clothes.
Kaldian, take off your clothes.
Cal's gonna
stay on.
Cal's gonna start to slowly, but then he'll look up and wink at him. Not quite yet.
This'll go a lot better if you take off all that you can.
The way I see it, you already have, and to keep balance, some of us should not.
He walks up to him.
People sniffing.
Oh, that's sad. A virgin. Wow.
He's gonna look at... I can't fucking do this. He's gonna just look at Korrin and be like, what the
Can you believe that, Korrin?
Maz, as this is happening,
You're keeping me waiting.
Sorry, love. Sorry.
Follow me.
Absolutely. You stay in the back. Virgin.
Are you a virgin?
Really? No.
He totally is. Don't let him lie to you.
There's nothing wrong with that, sweetie. This is all right.
Just because I follow a god does not mean I follow a specific god that does that sort of thing. No.
Listen, I love you for whatever you are.
I'm glad you came with me, Lady Korrin.
You're welcome. As she puts her clothes back on, making direct eye contact.
No, keep him off, Korrin. It'll be better.
It's cold.
It won't be where we're going. I promise.
we see this part of the building is connected, but you have to walk through the back. But Maz leads you through the back and begins to lead you all in.
Are Zhou's weapons and armor around? Since he's not wearing anything.
Took him off here.
I'm gonna scoop him up.
The sword is gone, and Zhou is wearing only a belt and his bag of holding. What is on the ground is his armor,
his little fanny bag,
and nothing else.
He and Kalista are literally wearing the exact same thing. She still has her bag of holding on her waist, and that's
You don't let go of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cal, whatever is on the ground that is able to be picked up, he will grab and bring with. Because the last thing we need is Mr. Horny without his things.
Uh-huh. Oh, look
Right.
how sweet you are. You're gonna be such a good sub-husband to Val.
Val did follow, by the way. But I waited until they got together, and then I kind of followed back awkwardly.
We see as this elf leads Lorwryn and then Kalista and Val into one of the back rooms here, complete with a canopied bed, warm furs, a fire going, incense, and she walks in and immediately just takes a seat, crossing her legs.
Kalista's gonna take a seat if there's like a chase, and she's just going to lean very casually, I'm sorry, I don't have words right now, so I'm gonna say organically, but that's the upper word for it.
That's somehow
Gracefully,
very naturally.
or like naturally.
Somehow
yeah,
that's
you.
worse. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Organically.
Organically. No, she's going to basically place herself very gracefully, very almost suggestively, but in a classy way, not in like a full spread or anything like that. Very much graceful. You can cut organically, right?
No, leave that. That's amazing. Leave it.
This elf woman, possessed as she is, drinks all of you in one by one as you step in, take your seats. And Zhou, Kaldian, and Korrin, as you are following this Goliath, who did not dress himself and is simply walking stark naked, he catches the attention of a human woman and waves her over, and she begins to follow as well. And the three of you are led to a back room where your three companions sit with an elven woman.
Have I died? I definitely died. I've definitely dreamed about this once. Maybe I'm unconscious.
If you died, you go back to hell and you never see this ass, baby.
Fair enough. Glacia, do you see the attitude on this one? That's why I like her.
She would know.
As Maz stands at the door, having led the two of you in, he... What? You two can stay here. And she, the elven woman, gestures, or points to the bed, and looks at Maz and the human woman, Catalina, that he brought in. And the two of them nod, walk over to the bed, and begin to disrobe. Excuse me, I get bored and need a little bit of a distraction if we're going to just be talking. And speaking of talking, I believe you all were looking for me.
Hi, honey. Good to see you again.
You see Zhou turn his face and then turn back to Glacia. Wait, what?
Down, honey boy.
No, you don't. No. You don't get to just drop something really fantastic like that. Excuse me?
Glacia looks at you, Lorwryn, and squints. Oh, I do recognize you. What was your name again?
Lorwryn will very slowly and almost sultry walk around. Mim, was it? And as she's doing this, she'll sidle up to her ear and look back at everybody else, and she will go, "Oh, darling, you know exactly who I am. The last time we were together in your throne room, I was face down between those beautiful thighs and you were screaming my name to the entire circle. So don't play coy with me, bitch." And then she'll get up and walk back around and stand with her friends.
Oh, that's right. You're that spider whelp that I used to ruffle Daddy's feathers. You were a fun plaything, but I sincerely hope that you didn't get the wrong impression that you mattered to me.
Oh, you trying to tell the daughter of Loth about lies and deception. Very cute.
Now I assume that you all didn't ask me here to recount old flames. So what can I do for you all?
Oh my god, hold on. I'm sorry, Glazio. That is wild. I heard about that. Had no idea that was you. That's crazy. We talked about I heard about that. From one of your other concubines said.
My esteemed colleague here has a proposition for you.
Well, the second proposition, you still haven't answered me whether or not you're willing to marry me.
She smiles. And as she smiles, by the way, she doesn't really smile at you, Zhou, because she isn't looking at you. She is looking at Maz and Catalina on the bed behind you all, just watching. And she just gives a small smile.
Flattered, truly.
Careful, Zhou. She likes to leave people at the altar.
I know. I've heard.
Or what was I supposed to forget about that too?
I did. I assumed you would.
Glazia. He actually starts kind of as the tone shifts, Zhou walks naked only in the belt over to the two and starts participating with them while talking. And he's like, oh, hold on, one second. You guys consent? Cool.
As you start to join in, she uncrosses her legs, leans forward, elbows on her knees, chin in her hands, and just watches joyfully.
What I want to know, and as he punctuates things that he says with just the most deviant moves, it's gratuitous. It's gratuitous.
You gotta roll for devious moves.
Oh.
Do you have a spell, devious moves?
Sorry. I'm inserting the GM thing. You gotta roll for devious moves. How good is Zhou? We gotta know.
Let it be clear the DM did not call for this.
I'm going to use this as athletics.
Yep, that tracks for me.
I'll take it. I'll allow it.
21.
I think you're doing just fine. Zhou, as you start to go and join in.
Glazia, darling, you know why I'm here. And as much as I love when you're coy and we play the games, I do want to just cut to the chase on the boring shit so we can do the fun shit instead. Why are you here? Your father wants to know. What's the aim? Is this revenge? Getting back with an ex, maybe?
No chance in hell.
Not that ex.
Oh.
He leans back as you start saying this, and she looks a little repulsed at this tainting of her preferred activity with such coarse things like politicking.
He slightly chokes one of them just to sweeten the deal.
She smiles. I thought I smelled Daddy on you. Well, if he's so interested in my activities, why doesn't he just come here himself, then?
Lorwryn, you know the answer to that one. I think we both do.
And she knows it too. She's just being a brat.
Here.
And she leans behind her where she's seated, and she thumps on the wall, and a hidden door opens, revealing a compartment with lots of different tools of the trade that individuals who work here at the Cat and Chicken might use. And she reaches back and grabs a flogger and tosses it over towards the bed.
Zhou grabs it and hands it
to Lorwryn, would you do the honors, darling? I'm sturdy. You can put your back into it.
I don't think you understand exactly who I'm with, my friend.
Oh, I know who you're with. And I know you'll mean it.
And she absolutely smacks the shit out of him. For those at home, the strength is a 3 right now.
Zhou will take a singular point of damage.
That's generous of you.
That's generous, yeah, I was going to say.
I do sincerely doubt that the reason that you actually came here was simply to ask why I'm here, but if we need to get through the pretense first, I'm here because it's fun. And I'm having a ball.
Well, yeah. Do you know there's no pretense? The pretense is your dad has sent me to ask you why you're here, so in hopes that maybe we could convince you to go home.
There's the part.
Yes. I mean, we both knew it. Why lie?
Father wants me to come home, does he?
Yes.
Well, I assume that he didn't send you here without some intent of making me an offer to convince me. So convince me.
We will take care of whatever the reason you're here for is. If it's to take care of an ex, we'll go there next, and we'll make it humiliating. We'll make it embarrassing. And we'll make it, oh, such a wonderful show. But if it's for another reason, because we both know you could have fun anywhere, so that can't be the case. The mortal realm isn't so grandiose. So if it's something else, then we need to know that, so that we might formulate what we could offer you in that regard. One is obviously easier than the other.
Oh, so I get to make the requests. I love this part.
Kalista is not even paying attention to what's happening on the bed. She is sitting there only watching Glazia and just focusing intently on her.
Val's on the ceiling.
There it is. It's been a minute.
Looking at Glazia.
Korrin is naked except for her bracers. And just focusing on what is happening, but ever so often you see her kind of twitch because she is sitting on somebody's face at this point and just enjoying, not the ones on the table. I just picked somebody up and I'm sitting on them.
Just grabbing another concubine from outside? Got it. Kaldian.
He is kind of standing in the corner, and his eyes are just darting between what's happening on the bed and what the conversation is happening. And in his offhand, there's just silver smoke and fog that he's like balancing between his fingers, waiting for something bad to happen and gonna stop someone from maybe dying. And if it's on the bed, he'll send his magic that way. If not, he'll just maintain.
Lorwryn sidles over and leans or sits behind Kalista and just puts one arm around her, just like on her like stomach and stuff like that, and just kind of like leans over and kind of just also looks at Glazia, but knowing that Kalista's gaze is not changing at all. Like, she doesn't expect that Kalista's gonna like look back at her or anything like that, or like lover's embrace or anything. Like, she knows what's going through Kalista's mind, and she's just trying to calm her down, if possible.
You all see Glazia clock this gesture. And then she takes a second to look at each one of you. And as you look her in the eyes, you feel the depths of your being getting plumbed. The darkest corners of yourself having a spotlight cast on them. Oh, I remember you, she says with a smile, looking right at you, Kalista. And then glances at Lorwryn. Oh, but you're not the only one who lusts after her, are you? What a fun little triangle we have going here. Do they know how badly you want her, Zhou?
And like you see Zhou kind of make a hard to say.
Well, like I said, I'm here to have fun. As long as I get to keep having fun, I'm happy. So I have a few possibilities I can present you. You mentioned that there might be someone here that I wished to see dealt with. That's true. The Vistas. However, were I to agree to leave here prematurely, and I am not a fan of anything premature, you would have to allow me to embrace the experience of his humiliation fully. Should one of you agree to become my vessel and allow me to participate in his humiliation, then after that's done, I could see myself waving the white flag and going home. Are there any volunteers to become my vessel, or should I list the other possibilities?
Oh, you know it's going to be me. You know I'm going to volunteer.
I think we should listen to the other possibilities as well, because we chill.
Fuck.
You're already spoken for, my friend.
I know, I knew you wouldn't pick me. But it doesn't mean I don't want it, darling.
Second option. Easiest option for all of you, and as far as I can tell, is the greatest win-win-win for all. I have absolutely no ill designs for this world. I simply, like I said, want to have a good time. Deal with the others. Let me stay and have a good time while you do. And once they're all defeated and I'm declared the nominal victor, there's no further need for me to remain here, and I will have gotten my fun. I win, you win, Daddy wins.
I have a counteroffer, if you're willing to indulge it.
I'm listening.
We could agree to those terms. Absolutely. With a caveat. Only if the place you set up shop for this were to be the floating city of the Valahim. Now that we've kicked out its previous residents, I think that might be a very alluring target for you. All those beautiful elves doing unspeakable things, doing things that their little noble hearts could never dream of, introducing them to things that high elf upbringing would never imagine.
Or we do not sacrifice a bunch of people because of their mistakes while under the influence, Zhou.
You see Zhou physically recoil at that.
You may enjoy all of this. Sure. And perhaps while these people are under your touch, they do as well. But when they wake up and they see...
So, hold on. You see Zhou shoot his head towards Kalista, and you can see his eyes burrow into your mind as if he is begging you to speak to his mind.
But when they wake up and see what they have done, what has been done to them, that is where their suffering starts. And they are scarred. Scarred in ways a blade could never touch.
Oh, God.
I would rather you walked in my flesh, in my body, than to have you sit on this world for that long.
Ooh. That's a twist. Didn't expect that in.
You would become my vessel, my chalice. You know what that entails, don't you?
Yes. I have a feeling I do. But I'm not agreeing to anything yet.
I have 2 other ideas if you would like to hear them.
Speak.
Before I do, this show is getting dreadfully boring. Do any of you have a knife I can borrow?
To slit your own throat? Because I got one of those. But if it's not going to be used on you, it seems a bit boring to my...
Do you wish me to slit my throat?
Zhou looks up at Val, and with his, just with the flattest voice, is like, Val, please, for the love of God, shut the fuck up. That's a vessel. What part of vessels don't you get?
I can't think of a good reason why she would want a knife.
God, you're a virgin.
I can show you. Rather, they'll show you. Do you have one I can borrow?
Val just narrows her eyes at her.
No? No one? Fine.
I do.
Oh, you do? Oh, good. May I?
And she stands, walks over to where you are, and extends her hand.
And he goes over to where Cal is and gets in his stuff and pulls out from his bag of holding what looks like a butter knife. Like it's like from a tea set, and he's like, "You're not gonna waste the merchandise, are you, darling? These are pretty ones, I would."
It won't be a waste.
Maws from the bed.
Please, give it to her. Give it to her. I want it.
Oh, damn. All right. And he gives the butter knife to...
As he goes to give it, Cal's gonna grab his hand. If anything bad happens to any of these people, it's on you.
I've never been known, Glasio, to be the type to not fuck him to death, if you will.
But he does consider it, and he looks Kaldian in his face.
Do it to me, Glass. Show them that this is for fun.
And puts his neck right, he essentially puts it in her hand, and then places the blade right next to his very muscled neck.
She replaces your hand on the blade of this dull, somewhere between a butter knife and a cheese knife that you have handed her. And she keeps it there while turning her gaze, this elven woman's gaze, to you, Kaldian.
Oh, you're a handsome one. Perhaps you could convince me? Oh, don't fear. This vessel feels all of it. As do I.
And she pulls the knife away from you, your neck, Zhou, and she tosses it to Catalina, the woman here along with Maz. And she, after tossing it, takes her hand and just, in a very sensual and delicate way, puts 2 fingers on your chin to turn your head and leans her lips right next to your ears.
You want it too bad. You have to beg. For now, you just get to watch, little thing.
And as Catalina takes the knife and looks very unsure as to why this has been tossed to her.
Don't hold back. Catalina, I want it. It's all right. Give it to me.
And she goes to cut him, but it's a dull knife. And as it just kind of grazes on his skin, she looks up to the embodied Mim, Glazia, for approval.
No, more.
And she takes the knife in an underhand position and again looks at her for confirmation, and Glazia just nods. And as Maz lays prostrate beneath Catalina, she raises the knife in both hands.
As it comes down in one fluid motion, Zhou takes the hit. Like he was saddling towards them and then just flops in front of it and takes it in the back, and you're a I am no watcher, darling. And like he flexes his back muscles and grabs the butter knife and wrenches it from her hands. How dare you say that I wanted too much? I am no watcher. I have not fought my way through the hells for your father. To what? You do it to me.
Careful, Zhou. You're handsome, and I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't appreciate those who stop me from getting what I want. Give the knife back, or we're done with these negotiations.
He goes up to her, and he looks at Lorwryn. Give us your 2 other options, darling.
Give the knife back, and we can continue discussing. Otherwise, you're not very serious, are you?
And he,
are you going to prove your greed is so great that you will not let her have her fun? It was your idea to negotiate. So we shall negotiate. Give it back.
He looks at Kalista.
Good girl.
Fair enough. I was doing this all for your benefit. And he pulls the knife out. I care little. And like hands the knife to, he tosses it back to the waif of a concubine. Stab his dick or whatever you want.
Glazia smiles and gives a little purse of her lips and a nod and goes back to sitting.
Now, you asked what the third and fourth options were. There is, I think, one of the devils here that Daddy is even more interested in than me.
And you all hear the sound of a dull knife being jammed through flesh.
Oh, yeah, that's it. More.
And another. And as he says more, Moz begins to cough up blood as Catalina is now straddling him as he is lying down and is repeatedly bringing the knife up and down and up and down, piercing into his abdomen and his chest until the cries of ecstasy end with a death rattle.
Spare the dying.
I'm so happy we decided to negotiate with this one. She seems so nice. I don't think she cares about them on the bed. She's playing with us. Because watching us squirm is the realest pleasure here.
You know, I have found that the accusations people make about others are often a mirror. Maybe that's you.
I
and
love
not me.
watching people get ripped limb from limb. And of course it brings me pleasure, but I don't fucking act like it doesn't. At least you act like it doesn't. But I know what I am. I'm not sure that you actually know who you are.
Have I been acting like this doesn't bring me pleasure? Oh, then that is my mistake.
We know what brings you pleasure. And it's not here. It's being away from your little daddy, you incestuous bitch.
Well...
Looks at Kaldian as he walks over and uses Spare the Dying.
So fragile. So many thresholds of pleasure you all can't even touch. It's a shame. Oh, now that you've said that, I'll get back to my other option in a moment. Let me present my fourth first. You there.
And looks at you, Kalista.
I'll admit my time on this island of yours has been incredibly fun. But there's only one thing since I've come to this tiny, insignificant world that has brought me even half as much pleasure. And that was when I wore your sister.
Fucking hell.
Give me her, and I'll leave now.
You're stupider than you look.
Now, you were saying something about greed to Zhou, weren't you? Let's see how greedy you are.
And she sits back.
Have you ever loved?
Yep.
I have.
What happened to it?
It died.
How did that make you feel?
I don't think you really want me getting back into that mindset right now. I'm in a good mood. The last time I had my heart broken, someone died.
Then you understand what will happen if you break my heart. I will go to the hells myself and tear you limb from limb. Option 4 is not an option. Don't ask again, or I will not be stopped.
Fine, third option. As I was saying, one of those who has chosen, for a reason that I still cannot fully comprehend, to accept this little gauntlet, well, Father is much more interested in him than me, I assure you. And I would imagine that if you were to dispatch of him, Father's lingering interest in my activities might be abated. Mephistopheles, Lord of the Eighth Circle. There are few that Father holds in simultaneously both such low and high regard. I am sure that Father would love to see him humiliated.
Zhou, is that an option that works for you?
Zhou is staring at Glazia, and his demeanor has changed. Like, at this point, he's been bemused, annoyed, but he's been a part of all of it. But you notice, Kalista, Zhou is now staring with a warlord's intention. Interesting.
There is the sound of sobbing as Catalina is collapsed over the bloody and motionless body of Maz.
Clean up your mess and get out of here.
And while still she begins to try to pull Maz. He's a Goliath, she's an elf, much larger than her, and pulls him by his legs until he just falls onto the ground, and she begins to drag him out of this room, leaving a bloody bedsheet and a streak of blood as she pulls.
Kalista's gonna cast Prestidigitation as the corpse is removed and clean the bed.
You all are so boring. What's your answer? My entertainment is gone.
Zhou walks butt naked up to her. You plan to take the 8?
Even if I had such ambitions, which I certainly do not, I don't think I would tell you anyway.
Well, I've been honest with you.
And she leans forward and she sniffs you, and she looks at you in the eye with a smile.
Oh, I see your problem, Zhou. You think you're my father's prize bloodhound, when in reality, you're just a mongrel that he keeps in his stables amongst so many others. Do you think you're special to him?
Not at all. I am one of many dogs, kept like pets on leashes.
Do you know what my father does when a hound has outlived its usefulness? And if the entire reason that he sent you back here was for me to return that to your usefulness, what do you think will happen to you when that happens?
I'll be put down. Euthanize.
And you would never get the opportunity to do that which you so badly dream of. So I don't think, Zhou, you actually want to see me leave this world quite yet.
Since you know so much about me, it seems only fair. What are your designs on the 8th?
I have no designs for the 8th, but as I said, even if I did, why would I tell you?
'Cause it's fun.
It seems I have all the bargaining power here. You want something from me. What do I want from you?
Your father wants to keep you from getting humiliated.
Well, then I think my second option sounds like the best of all worlds. Go deal with the others. Leave me to continue having fun on this beautiful island with all of these incredibly enthusiastic and pliable individuals here. Once all the others are done, I get to claim victory, no humiliation, and I leave.
Zhou looks back at Lorwryn and back at Kalista.
Kalista's shaking her head.
Val's just looking over at seeing kind of like Kalista and Zhao's interactions there. But you can very clearly see that she hates Glazia. And she thinks it's beneath her to leaving her breathing a moment longer.
He walks over to Lorwryn. I entrust this situation to you. You seem to be the only one clear of mind. Make the deal since you have history. And grabs with one arm, not looking, Val, and grabs and then like rips her off the ceiling. Grabs
10 feet?
Kaldian.
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm almost 8 feet tall.
Okay.
Grabs Val, rips her off the ceiling, grabs Kaldian by the scruff and like starts dragging them out of the room, looks Korrin in the eyes, nods, and then looks at the suffocating whatever underneath her, smirks, and then...
Suffocated.
Oh.
The body is still.
Oh.
Because normally, Korrin, you are a big girl, like you said. There's normally a tap-out style thing of like, I need a breath. He did not do that.
And Zhou looks down at the dead body and was like, glorious way to go. And then just drags Kaldian and Danny by their armors out of the room.
Danny.
You are fucking, Val. And you're fucking both liabilities. And just throws them out of the room and then shuts the door
She
behind
punches him in the balls. He's naked. He grabbed
Yeah.
me, so she's gonna punch him in the balls.
And he goes, again.
Cal punches him in the balls.
Oh, this ain't gonna be what you think it is.
We see this Rochambeau match going on as you all leave the room. And Glazia walks over to the body, whether or not, Korrin, you are still seated upon it. And Korrin, could you make me a perception or insight check?
We got a 10 on a perception.
I think a 10 is still high enough for you to notice that after a little while, there's nothing going on down there anymore.
Which is wild because I have an 18 passive perception.
So as you lean so that you can look at the concubine beneath you and you see that this individual has suffocated, how do you respond to that? You just killed the person that you, as you have said, you have been coming here regularly and seeing. This, by the way, was Sergei, a human?
Well, it's funny that this happened. He always wanted this, but I was never able to provide for him. But you know what? Warrior's dead. And closes his eyes and puts his arms together and just pats him on the head.
Glazia, in the body of Mim, squats down next to Sergei's body. And she smiles at him. And then she stands up to look at those of you who remain in the room, Lorwryn, Korrin, and Kalista. So? Are we still negotiating, or can I go back to having my fun?
If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review, a comment, and share with your friends. Want to support the podcast and get some behind-the-scenes content and some extra goodies? Check out Go Buff Yourself on Patreon. Lords of Sin is Cory J. Phillips as Zhou, Danielle Phillips as Valkerie, TheMalloMan as Lorwryn, Aaron as Kaldian, Matty as Kalista, Mav as Korrin, and Ethan as all the other stuff. Sound design and editing also by Ethan.